This is set which is based on Venn diagram and it is of moderate difficulty level. Here it is given that after a survey was conducted in a college to gauge how the students use their free time, the following observations were made. 120 students like to spend their time with girlfriends. On further reading, we would realize that there are four different ways in which students like to spend their time, and these are spending time with their girlfriends, playing video game, playing cricket, and watching television. So, in this diagram, spending time with girlfriend stands for 120. 150 students like playing video game. Video game stands for 120. 200 like playing cricket, and 170 like watching television. Further, it is given that 20 students like spending their time with girlfriend and playing cricket. Now we have to see the common portion between girlfriend and cricket, which is this whole reason. So these the four reasons that fall under this collectively constitute for 20. So 20 cannot be represented in any particular reason. 25 students like spending time with girlfriends and playing video games, which means this whole portion is for those who like spending time with girlfriend and like playing video game. So this whole stands for 25, and 25 students like watching television and playing cricket. This whole thing is 25 again. 20 students like watching television and playing video games. Watching television and playing video game is this whole thing, which is 20. Now, one thing is interesting to note here, that we cannot locate these figures in a particular region. So unless we go through question, we would not be able to interpret anything beyond whatever given in the mother info. On moving to the questions, we realize that in first two questions, it is given that if no student has more than two interests, which means there is no student who has three interests or four interests. So all the reasons in the Venn diagram that stands for three interests or four interests will have zero, which means this will be zero, this, and this. These four, along with all those who like four reasons, will be zero. So now this will be 20, this will be 25, this will be 30 on the basis of given information. 25, 20 and 10. Now we can find those who like exactly one thing out of the four. Like, in order to find the number of students who like spending time with girlfriend only, is 120 minus 20 plus 25 plus 10, which comes out to be 65. Similarly, we can find the number of students who like only playing video game, which comes out to be 75, only cricket 125, and only television 150. Now let's answer first two questions. Here in the first question, we have to find how many students like playing video game and or cricket but do not like watching television or spending time with their girlfriends. So first of all, take the number of students who like playing video game and those who like playing cricket. These are 150 and 200. Now we have to subtract first the reason which is common between video game and cricket, as this is counted twice, and from the figure it is 30. Now we need to subtract those portion of girlfriend and television which belong to either or common with either cricket and video game, and these common reasons are 20, 25, 25 and 20. This comes out to be 230. Therefore option A is the correct answer. Coming to the next question, in which we have to find how many students like at least one out of video game, watching television and spending time with their girlfriend but not cricket. So we need to count everything in the Venn diagram except cricket, and this is 65 plus 25 plus 75 plus 115 plus 20 plus 10. So our required answer will be 65 plus 25 plus 75 plus 115 plus 20 plus 10. This comes out to be 310. Therefore option D is the correct answer. Now when we go through the next two questions, we would find there is a common information for both the questions, and it is known that the number of students who like exactly 3 activities is double the number of students who like all the 4 activities, which means if X is the number of students who like all the 4 activities, the number of students who like exactly 3 activities will be 2x. Further, it is given that the number of students who like any 3 activities is the same for all possible combinations of 3 activities out of the 4. In the diagram, it can be seen that there are 4 different combinations of 3 activities, and for each of these combinations the number of students is same. So for each combination it will be x by 2, as there are 4 different combinations. We can represent this info in the second Venn diagram. Here it is given that this is x, this is x by 2, x by 2, x by 2, x by 2. As we know that this whole region is 20, so this will be 20 minus sum of these 3 zones or areas, which is twice of x. Similarly, this will be 25 minus x, this 2x rather, this will be 30 minus 2x, and this 25 minus 2x, this will be 20 minus 2x, and finally this will be 10 minus 2x. Now coming to the question, here we have to find the maximum number of students who like all the four activities, and it is also known that the number of students is an integer. So here we know that for the number of students who like spending time with girlfriend and watching television, the sum of four reasons which collectively form common reason is 10, which means x by 2, x by 2, and 10 minus 2x adds up to 10. And we know that x by 2 and x are integers, and it can also be noted that value of x cannot be more than half of 10, which means it has to be 5 or less. When it is 5, then x by 2 will not be an integer. When it is 4, which is the maximum possible at this juncture, because 5 is not a possible value, and when x is 4, all other condition gets satisfied, which means the maximum value that x can assume is 4. Hence option B is the correct answer. Moving to the next question, it is given that 79 students like to spend their time with their girlfriend only. Then find the number of students who like playing cricket only. Here it is given that 120, which is the total number of students who like spending time with their girlfriend, is equal to 79, the number of students who like only spending time with their girlfriend, and the other reasons which are 25 minus 2x plus x by 2 plus x by 2 plus 10 minus twice of x plus x by 2 plus 20 minus twice of x. On solving, we find x equals 4, and now we have to find the number of students who like playing cricket only, which will be 200 minus 25 minus 2x plus x by 2 plus x by 2 plus x by 2 plus 20 minus twice of x plus 30 minus twice of x. On substituting x equals 4, we'll get 139 as the value of this expression, which means there are 139 students who like playing cricket only. Thus option B is the correct answer.